Sometimes I wonder if emo is actually dead. Hey guys, Thomas Douglas here, and there's a kitty cat right there. A little orange kitty. It's not the point of this video. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite things ever, well basically favorite subgenre, and one of my favorite styles of music, which is emo. I am still kind of like a child. I love that type of music. I love heavy metal, I love pop punk, I love emo, I like anything alternative. So, yeah, but that's not really, this video is not really about me praising it. Some of it is, some of it's not. But this video is titled, Current Day Emo is a Hit or Miss. So, I want to talk about some of the stuff I like about current day emo, and some of the stuff I don't like about current day emo. Sorry, Steven. So, yeah, let's get this video started. So, basically, emo got really big in the 2000s with bands like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Good Charlotte. Basically, it's just like a really dark aesthetic. People wearing all black, black fingernails, black eyeliner, stuff like that. And I think it's a pretty cool subgenre. A lot of people didn't like it because they thought it was satanic, even though it's not. Also, I just really want to point this out. If you think you have to be satanic to be emo, shut up. Emo is just a fashion. It is just a fashion and a subculture, not a religion. So, yeah. But basically, emo started blowing up in the 2000s with bands like that and the style of clothing. And shops like Spencer's and Hot Topic blowing up because emos wanted to shop there because, well, they have some pretty cool stuff. I got this on Amazon, not Hot Topic. I don't know why I wanted to show that. But I have some shirts from Hot Topic that I bought, and some red nail paint that I don't really put on anymore, but I still do sometimes. So, yeah. What else was I gonna say? Well, basically after the 2000s, emo kind of like faded out into obscurity. I want to say it was dead because in the 2010s we still had some pretty good bands like Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Black Veil Brides, 21 Pilots. There was a bunch of cool stuff going on in the 2010s for emo, but the big social media for emo, MySpace, was pretty much dead and there was no database. And bands like The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus and Mayday Parade were falling face first into the ground. And bands like Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy were going mainstream pop, which was trash. I don't know why I'm saying it like I was there, but who cares? So yeah, that was kind of like the death of emo. I wouldn't say it was like dead, but just wasn't as popular as it used to be. And yet, there was something that came out called emo rap. And that right there is what I think is the hit or miss. But we still have some good like emo rap songs like Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD and Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD. I'm not a huge fan of the emo rap stuff. I will say that MGK does have some good like emo music, even though he's not really a rapper anymore. He still has some pretty good tunes, which I do think is pretty cool, not gonna lie. But artists like Lil Peep, which I heard was emo and blew up in the SoundCloud era of rappers, not a fan of his style of music. I also hear that XXXTentacion is a emo artist, which, yeah, learn something new every day. And I don't find his music to be that bad, honestly. I kind of like his type of music, so yeah. But now that we're in the 2020s, emo is kind of like popular again because kids on TikTok like the fashion statement. But now it's a little bit different than it was in the 2000s. We don't really see stuff from bands like My Chemical Romance anymore because they haven't released an album since Danger Days. Well, and there are still bands from the 2000s that are going on that are still like on the emo side, like The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Mayday Parade, and All Time Low. I couldn't get the name out. they're still writing music today, even though Red Jumpsuit Apparatus and Mayday Parade isn't as big as they used to be in the 2000s. They're still writing music to this day, and I still like their music. Not so much All Time Low, their music right now is a hit or miss, but they still have some pretty good new tunes. But there is one thing that I absolutely hate about 2020 emo, and that is TX2.
I'm a 5'4" man whore who sled his wrist. Yet 100,000 kids out there think I'm the shit.
Every time I think about this man, I just want to slam my head against the wall as hard as I can. I hate this guy with a fiery passion. Telling a 19-year-old to ump himself on TikTok. Making some of the cringiest music in the world. Bro says that he writes lyrics that are meaningful, and yet makes a song saying that he's a 5'4" man whore who his wrist. No one's gonna relate to that. I get that he has a fan base, and if you like his music, that's cool, I guess. Even though you probably have really bad taste in music, it's cool if you like his music, but I do not like that guy at all. Another content creator that I'm not a huge fan of is Social Repost, for being accused of doing some pretty bad stuff. I don't really want to get too into detail of it, but he's done some pretty bad stuff, so yeah. But we also have some good content creators like Kevin Crow and Claude Beauty. I hope I pronounced them right. So yeah. In conclusion, I think current day emo is just a hit or miss. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, so yeah. That's pretty much all I got for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the button down below and subscribe and turn on the bell. I'm on the... Why do I think I'm recording on my old channel? I don't know why I just did that. But if you want to subscribe or hit the like button, go ahead. If not, then that's completely fine. Also, I just hit 50 subscribers. Thank you. That kind of means something to me. It means that people actually like watching my content, and not everyone hates me. So, yeah, love you guys. Bye.